Attention all Beyblade Burst Hasbro fans! ZANKYE's here! From the Beyblade scene investigation, can't trademark it because I don't have the copyright, but we got some news, so make sure if you got a friend who likes Turbo, if you're just interested in Hasbro, you share this video, put hashtag Turbo in the comment section, and 500 likes is our like goal. We're probably gonna have more news later today. I'll try to view some stuff later, but that's just me trying to say something. So we've got some news on two new Beyblade Burst Turbo singles, which are Slingshot products. Exclusives, Hasbro exclusives, that's right. Alright, so get this. Balar B4. This looks like a goat-like creature, so here's what the full Bey looks like. Beautiful, right? I like the shape. You know what? I can't live with these Hasbro exclusives. You wanna know what? Like, they've really got some interesting cons. Like, Hasbro exclusives, whether or not they're just recycled ideas left over from TAKARA or TOMY for Beys they could have done, I still think it's so cool to have like a Bey like this, like a goat's Beyblade. Okay, kind of reminds me of Ares in a way. All right, so I'm sure you're wondering what the parts are for this one. For this one, we've got the 6 disc, which isn't new, but we actually got really a surprise. It's a new part. So this new part is a Slingshot one. It is Spiral Slingshot. So this was on Lost Lunar. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, no, it's on that one. It's gonna be interesting. My thought is it's just gonna be like Jaggy. Is it Jaggy Slingshot? Am I thinking of the right? Might be thinking of Needle. No. Jaggy Slingshot. It's the one that's on Twin Nemesis. It's just gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be like a really like edged out, super flat bottom. Overall, this is actually pretty cool to see. A little bit interesting. All right, our next Bey, Gargoyle G4. Hey, I remember back in the New York toy from K. Gargoyle, that reminds me of Zero G with Archer. Was it Archer Gargoyle? Yeah, that was the name. First off, this Bey could be the worst Bey ever made. The slopes could be the worst thing, and I'll still love it. The design of it is so cool. Like, look at this for a second. It freaking has a G in the middle, and it has like the spikes. Like, I love the design. I love it. This is such a cool layer. This is such a cool Hasbro exclusive. The parts for this one aren't really new. It is 8 and Massive. Actually, wait, Massive is actually a new one, isn't it? Yeah, Massive Slingshot. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, okay, never mind. So both of these have new drivers. Massive Slingshot and Spiral Slingshot. Okay. Alright, so let's just go over this. So, between these two Beys, I'm now going to talk about, like, competitively, whatever, right? So, Massive Slingshot, like, you know, it's not really that much of a viable tip. It's maybe good for some, I guess, maybe like a classic format, I guess. Actually, it does depend on how good the slopes are on Gargoyle. Usually, Hasbro exclusives have a track record of having sort of weak slopes. Some of them are alright, like Kraken and Typhon, right? There are some very bad offenders like Sphinx and Dullahan, right? Those don't have good slopes, but I'm hoping these two do. The shape is very unique. I believe isn't this a let me see. I'm pretty sure it's a defense type. What type is this? Yeah, it's a defense type. So I think the shape is. This should be, yeah. You know what? You put like defense on that or something like that. You put a nice driver. I think it'll probably have a decent defense. I think this is probably, I would say. I'd probably say this can do pretty decent against Swiss Rex just from looking at it. The next one, which I think might actually not be too good. This is the attack type, isn't it? Let me see. All right, whatever. Gargoyle looks interesting. Balar, I don't even know what the lore it's based on. I know it's supposed to be some sort of like goat-like creature, but okay, if we're looking at the blades right and correct, okay, since it has spiral, let's forget the slingshot part of it, right? Since it has spiral, right? If you notice on the part which are basically supposed to be the horns for it, those sort of remind me in a way of sort of like Achilles or something like that. So I would guess maybe if you do a slide suit, you might be able to do alright knockouts for this one. I think it depends. Okay, both these depend on the slopes, obviously, but it looks alright in my own opinion. Now, I'm going to leave off on Gargoyle right now while I just give my finishing thoughts. These Hasbro exclusives overall are, I would say, pretty good design for them. I love the design for these two. Which one's your favorite, Balar or Gargoyle? That's Gargoyle.
Balar.
Balar? You like the goat? Okay, sure. Give me your reason in the comment section below for which one you like more. Now, I swear to God, this always happens.
It's $7.99 in US, $9.99 in Canada.
I was about to say, like, can you imagine? Because we're probably gonna have this video come up a little bit early. Imagine if later that day we just get more info, or no, there's not gonna be an app update. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. This just randomly came up, but that's probably gonna be it for this video. Just leave up your thoughts in the comment section below. If I have to do a follow-up video, I probably will. I don't really think there's too much stuff going on with Hasbro right now. Like, no, not really anything. The only updates I really would say I'd have is for the cross collision set, because that's starting to appear a bit more in Canada Toys R Us. Because Toys R Us is still open in Canada, and we've been seeing the sets appear here and there. Yeah, that's kind of it. I would guess cross collision and Riptide for the US maybe end of July, but I don't know. I know they did do a post on Dread Hades riots, and Dread Hades still can't be found, so I don't know what's going on with that one. I don't even know what's going on with Valtryek V3, right? I don't even know what's going on with that one. If I have any other updates, I'll try to let you be posted, but click the bell to be notified of my uploads. Alright, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.